Hey everybody, this is Nora Sharif Borden from Businesswomen on the Move for God. And I am here today with my executive assistant, Karen Brown. And we came on today to chat with you about Thanksgiving and to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. And Karen and I thought it would be a great idea if we just conversated about what's happening for Thanksgiving, maybe give you some ideas that you haven't thought about for Thanksgiving. And most importantly, be thankful. I know that there's been a lot going on and a lot of sadness in the world, but you know what? There's so much more to be thankful for. What do you think, Karen?
Yes, yes, that's a great reminder. And we do. We want to be thankful and we want to be grateful and we want to pivot during this season. Stay
Mhm.
safe, like you said. Just come up with some new ideas on how to have a happy Thanksgiving.
Right. I know for us, it's going to be myself, my husband, and my daughter, and our two grandchildren, our brand new granddaughter, and that's it. Everybody else is going to be at home. And you had a great idea earlier, Karen, when you were talking about people getting on Zoom. Talk a little bit about that.
I think it's so much fun to get on Zoom and have these family gatherings. We've been doing that a little bit this year and we've got to get back to it. And I talked to one friend and she was saying that her family was missing her macaroni and cheese. And so what she decided to do was to go ahead and still cook the famous meal that she serves every year. And they're
Mhm.
coming by and getting plates to go.
Oh, wow. That is awesome. And so they still get to see each other. Maybe it's at the door. I mean, we do have to take precautions, guys. This coronavirus is very serious. And I think that a lot of people are not taking it serious. And we
That's
have to wear masks. I mean, I even ordered, went on Amazon yesterday, and it's coming tomorrow because I'm having someone come into the house to paint my bedroom. We're laying new floors and so forth. And I got a thermometer to take his temperature when he comes to the door. I mean, we have to take these precautions. I mean, the way we're living right now, it's not forever. I really believe that. It's not going to be forever, but it is what is right now. And so we have to be so careful. Make sure that you're masking, wear your mask. Don't listen to people who say you shouldn't wear your mask. Wear your mask everywhere you go. Wash your hands. When you come in the house, wash your hands with hot water and soap. You've got to take those precautions to be safe because there's other people around you. And I was just talking to my brother-in-law. He was here and he just said, you know what, I have to put my mask on to not only to protect me, but to protect you. And it is weird. It is different. But you know what? That's what we have to do. What's your thoughts, Karen, about it?
Yes, and it's just for a short time. It seems like a long time, but it's
Yeah,
really just for a short time. And you want to do it for the short time so that you
right.
can have a future long time,
That's
right?
right.
And so that's why we have to think about it. And now they're making mass fashion statements. People are able to advertise with their masks. And it's exciting and interesting to me to see. I wonder what their mask says, or I wonder
Right.
what that means and stuff. So, you can just look for the silver lining in anything and be grateful and thankful that we have reached Thanksgiving where we can
Mhm.
have those special dishes that we waited for all year long. So I'm
Right.
definitely going to cook for
Right.
Thanksgiving,
Right.
and my children will come by. Some have to work, some will be
Mhm.
going other places, but
Mhm.
we can do the Zooms. We can pass food at the door. Just do it
Mhm.
drive by like we do for everything else, and still have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving.
And it's so funny because I had on my mask last week. I was in the supermarket, and my mask that says BW hashtag BWOTMFG. And this lady was staring at me, and finally I looked at her and said, "Is everything wrong? Anything wrong?" She said, "No, girl. I was trying to figure out what your mask was saying." I said, "Oh, this stands for Business Women on the Move for God." I mean, so there are people out with different masks on and different. I mean, and she was just staring. I was like, "Okay, does she have an issue or something?" And then, of course, I just said, "Is everything okay?" And of course, that's when she said, "I just want to know what your mask said." So, you know what? You have got to, these are some funny and different times for sure that we're in. But most importantly, and when I say funny, I mean just different. I don't mean funny like hilarious, but they are different. But people are making humor out of it too. They're finding ways to laugh during this pandemic. So some things that people put on social media are funny. Wouldn't you agree? But there are some things that are going on. But I just think that we have to take the precautions and wear the mask as we've been asked to do, so that we can get rid of this virus and we can go back to doing things the way we normally did them. Things are really different now. Going to the bank, and I'm just looking at going to the supermarket and just the different things, going to the nail salon, different things. But you know what? People are still doing what they need to do, and they're not letting it stop them. They're just taking the precautions that they need to take.
Exactly. Everyone's being creative. They're being
Yes.
thoughtful, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just an opportunity for us to pause a
Mm-hmm.
minute and just think about how we can do what we need to do. And then there's some things that we were doing before and now we're not even doing anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, because we
Exactly.
realize what's important, and that's what this season is about, is
Mm-hmm.
realizing the importance of family, friends, connection. And
Mm-hmm.
we can do that. All we
Mm-hmm.
have to do is pause, think about it, be
Mm-hmm.
grateful,
Mm-hmm.
and pray.
And the other thing is, I think we can be giving during this holiday season. There are people who have lost their jobs and or have been downsized, and they don't have as many hours, and so therefore there's some challenges that they're facing in their family. And I know with our neighbor, we were out buying toilet paper and paper towels, so I just bought extra and took them over. I said, I don't know if you need these, but just in case you didn't get out. And they were so grateful because they said they hadn't been able to find anything. And so just or they needed, people need the help. Just don't think about yourself. Be thankful, obviously, but also this is a time in the season for us to be giving, giving to others. There are shelters and places. I sent money for shelters here in Atlanta, the Atlanta Food Bank, where they feed people, and just the things that you can do during this season. I think is really important, on top of being thankful, but also being given. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, and that's a great idea that you have, Nora, about giving. Giving Tuesday is coming up on December 1st. And
Mm.
we could take the family gathering time and come up with a family donation and give
Mm.
to maybe a family in the neighborhood, like you
Mhm.
said. Make an extra donation to your church or wherever you worship, or find an organization that you want to give a donation to. So it's time to be thoughtful, like you said. That's a great idea.
And thank you so much for that idea, because I'm going to contact the president of our association in our subdivision and ask, can we post something on Hidden Hills for anybody that needs food or anybody needs help? And then as a community, we can share and give to people during the holiday season.
Same.
Because when the bottom line is, God blesses you, not for just yourself. He blesses you to be a blessing to others.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, those are some great reminders and great tips. And it'll be so interesting to follow up later and find out what people did for the holiday and how
Absolutely.
creative they were, how their virtual dinners went.
Yes. So we're counting on you guys to let us know how your Thanksgiving went. Make sure that you post on our social media sites, which are Instagram, which is BWOTMFG, and on Facebook on Business Women on the Move for God. And hey, don't forget, go to our website at BWOTMFG.com. There are lots of things on our website for you to look at. And then also we have our store on there on our website, our BWOTMFG store. You want to go there and shop for the holidays. But most importantly, we wanted to just stop by today and say happy Thanksgiving. Karen?
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Be
God,
safe.
God bless you.